Alright, ready? Here we go again. Sick. So you can see, guys, so the bindings fit just on the end bolts there. Same on the back. Got them both just on the very last bolts, and they fit. They just fit. And they feel good. They feel really good. So I've got the 10-inch wheels. I had to swap out my old concave 10 inches because I've had the board from when they used to make the concave wheels, but now with the flat ones, where my foot sits is exactly where it sat on the old version, because the grooves in the bindings, the S2 bindings, were still there. So I just fit it exactly back to where I had them, and it feels amazing. So I'll just slow down a little bit and I'll just do some hard carving. So I'm a size 10 shoe, and even carving quite hard like that, the tip of my shoe doesn't even hit that tire at all. So it's only in very extreme cases where I'm leaning and using my whole weight to push, and maybe my foot moves slightly where it's sort of just rubbed on that tire. But it would never happen at a speed where it would be dangerous for you. So it's not even a problem, and it feels amazing. So if you look down, you can see the decreased length in that bulkhead, front and back. So the board's shorter, but honestly, I was a little bit worried that with the shortened length of the board, was my stance going to be changed? Were my legs going to be closer together? Because I'm tall, I'm like 6'2". So, but with the bindings at those M bolts, it just feels exactly how I did before, but just a more compact wheel span, which it's feeling amazing. So. And with that extra motion in the turning, so I look down, and when you turn, watch from behind. It really is quite carvy. Like it's still a Bajaboard, so it's got that. It's got that that restricted sort of turning compared to something like a double kingpin truck, but that's not why we ride these things. It's for the speed, the power, the off-road capabilities. It's unbelievable, and just the speed, So I love it. You just squeeze the throttle. It's the best thing in the world. And the braking with this new gear drive just feels so responsive. So there's no jolt, there's no nothing in between. So braking, accelerating, it's instant, like you just get that instant responsiveness in the power curve, in the difference between braking and accelerating. Because before with the belt drives, you had that and also depending on it, like towards the end there, my caps were broken, so your differential drive, like your rods have that little bit of play, and so whenever you accelerated or braked, you would get that little bit of a gap between when you change throttle. So it was a little bit I don't know, it would just throw your balance off sometimes, and it wasn't very comfortable. I got used to it, and if you're comfortable on these boards, it's not the end of the world, but just having that responsiveness is just takes it to the next level. You just feel so much more confident of the board, and it just feels so good. So and then the extra turning, and you saw me hitting 60 k's an hour, and it still just felt so stable. So there was no really didn't feel like there was any danger of speed wobbles or anything like that. So yeah, it's feeling really, really good.